All right, what's going on, boys and girls? This video is about modifications to a pistol. And I don't care how long you've been in the game. If you don't know, let me put you on game. No matter what gun you have, there's going to be somebody that don't like it. And then there's always going to be loyalists. Like you have to have a Glock, you have to have a 1911. I'm pretty much to each his own. Because I used to hate 1911s until the 2011s came out, and I'm a 2011 guy, or steel pistol guy, and I was polymer light as hell type gun, but I like the heavy guns now. You know, my choices change, I guess. But this is just to address, because again, no recent attacks or anything like that. It was just conversations. I had a few conversations, and a lot of people that don't know will fight you on the know, if that makes sense to you. Like, if you never had a 2011, they're trash. They're yada yada. This, that, yada. You probably talk shit on people who don't like Glocks. Never shot a Glock or shot a factory Glock. You know, I can see you not like a factory Glock, but don't realize a Glock can be tuned to run with the best. Again, I can't wait for this Gen 6 to come out. You know, I'm kind of off. I'm not gonna get rid of most of my Glocks I have. I take that back. I actually got rid of most of my Glocks I have. I have a few left I don't want to get rid of. So, I mean, Glocks can, like I'm saying, Glocks can run with the best of them. And they're supposed to have a Gen 6 out because they get lost. They're getting left behind because, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. This is a Canik Rival. It's one of the best triggers out. Other than the color combination, there's nothing on this gun for decoration. Nothing. You say the Magwell? No. People that say that don't competition shoot or believe, you know, all they need is 10 rounds and they get the job done. You know, for that one guy, yeah, sometimes you're going to be in some trouble. You might need to add more rounds. So that Magwell helps out. You can't out-train a good Magwell. I mean, again, you get your gun and you can train to reload a gun without a Magwell. Yes. Can you, even training, can you do it better with a Magwell? Yes. Can you train to shoot without red dot? Yeah, I've been doing it for years. Red dots, you know, would have been around 6, 7 years maybe. I don't know. But it's like mandatory now for me anyway. I mean, it's mandatory for me. I say it in almost every video. I can't see. I won't be able to see red dots unless I have glasses on. And if, can't imagine being in the heat of trouble. So let me put my glasses on so I can see my iron sights. So red dot that turns off, good battery life, it's a must for me. It's not for decoration. Do your gun need to be ported? No. Don't need to be. Can you train to shoot accurate without ports? Yeah, people do it all the time. Not everybody's into ports. Can you outrun a ported gun? If y'all skill levels are the same, no. I'm gonna tell you that now. No. You're not going to outrun a ported gun, a finely tuned ported gun, if the skill level of the two people are the same. You'll see how his shots, the ported shots, is going to be so much better. How close it's going to be or how far, I don't know. But you're not going to outrun a ported gun, skill level wise. Trigger. Kinetic triggers. Excuse me, one of the best. Reset. It's always awkward. Do you need a quick reset? I'm going to say yes. Guarantee there's going to be somebody that say, no, you don't. You don't need a quick reset. And I'm going to say you're crazy. Can you survive without a quick reset? Sure. Put your time in up. Can you outrun a factory gun? Let's say Glocks got better. I'm gonna say Glocks. Let me just say Glocks. Or let's say Taurus. I'm not picking on Taurus. I don't like Taurus. Let's say a Taurus and a Kinetic, and y'all time in the splits. Why splits are important? I mean, unless you're John Wick, them first few shots might be missing. It might be that sixth shot that puts your your assailant out, unlive him. The first 5 shots might not have might not hit a vital organ. I mean, I understand, right in the dome is done, yeah, but it always sounds easy on TV and watching John Wick. You'll be out there like a ballerina getting kicked in the ribs. I'm just saying. So the more shots, the faster I can get this mag unloaded with accuracy, ports, the better off and safer you would be. My opinion, short reset is a good safety tool. If that's the correct word. Short reset is important to me. Short reset is, I do it now because, I'm just a trigger snob. So shorter reset I can get is the best thing ever for me. But I like short resets for safety. Argue with me if you want. Can you out-train? Can a guy with a nice short reset outshoot a guy with a short reset and the skill levels are the same? No. You will not. You will not. Argue with me if you want. I got no argument. My opinion is take it what it is. Go by my skill level, my skills, what I've been through, what I know. I'm not going to argue with you. I mean, we can talk, but I ain't going to argue with you. That's you. That's your world. But you're not going to outshoot a guy with short reset. Let me give you some other notions here. Again, this is a factory trigger. People love this trigger. I like the trigger. It's not the best trigger for Kinetic. I'll tell you why. This right here. People think that's good because it stops you from shooting, if you carry, appendix carry your dick off, or shooting somebody you ain't supposed to shoot. I'm not saying that it never happened, but it's going to be very rare. I'm going to have my finger in the trigger unless I'm ready to fire. I don't stage it and then start shooting. I got a point. I've been trained the point where I'm shooting first, then the finger goes in the trigger. Yeah. Well, again, this is not the best trigger. Me, this is the best trigger. I'm going to tell you why. This is the best trigger. Someone improve Fat Daddy trigger, in case anybody wants to know. Somebody improve a canning trigger. Why that's important? Again, you might be at that skill level, but that you're going to bounce no matter how much of a threat life is giving you. You're going to be bouncing off that reset. I'm going to tell you, you ain't. You're going to take that finger fully off that trigger, and you're going to be slapping that trigger home because you're going to be. That's why I think it's important. All that free travel. That's what I'm saying. So you're not going to shoot. Well, you might. I mean, you might take your finger off. I've seen them. I'm seeing the guys doing instructions, and actually the finger comes off the trigger and back on. But you're going to go with the flow of that trigger, especially if you train. And that's another video, too, I like to give. The people who got a Canik this week and a Glock the other week and then a Echelon the other week. Don't do it. Again, I'm going to make a video on why I say that, and I'll skip the subject a little bit, why I say that. You ever borrow someone's car? Or let's say you got that brand new car. Pull it to the gas pump. And then you're that idiot that has to back up or go around because you at the wrong side of the wrong side of the gas pump. Once you get that car for a while, you realize you're parked on the same side all the time. That new car, that rental. Oh man, where's this? Granted, there's a thing on the dash tell you where the gas, what side the gas tank is, the fill is, I should say. But you ain't gonna look at that. You're gonna pull up because you're used to riding that left side. Oh man, let me back up. Looking crazy. So especially as a new car, first they don't think they ain't this car. Cause it's the same way. You out there running that Glock. Something happens, you gotta clear a malfunction. What are you gonna do? Try to lock the lock back and slip the thing back, and it's gonna be a little different. That's just my thing. The odds are very rare, but the odds are very rare that you're gonna get into a gunfight, unless you know, from Chicago. And I'm only going by right here. You know, I ain't got no smoke up there. I don't even. My pole gas get choke out. They straight gangster up there. I had no gangster in me. None. I got survival, but I ain't got no gangster in me. None. Anyway, that's my opinion on that. Here's my carry. This is my carry. Other than the color, there's nothing on this gun for decoration. None. Everything on this is a necessity to me. And there's nothing on this gun that I'm gonna out-train, I guess the word is, Again, I'm the guy. I believe in training. But again, you're not going to take a Pinto down a racetrack. You're going to take a cars made for drag racing down to the racetrack. So, most of the factory guns are, let's say universal, because they're trying to sell it to everybody. So the fit and finish is not going to be the best because they're trying to sell it to everybody. Now, since ports are so common, everybody's got that choke port now. It's just the easier thing to do than the hose, I guess. I don't know. It seems like everybody got a choke port. Why? because it's a popular thing. Most people who shoot that realize their groupings are tighter with a ported gun. Can you train to get 2-inch groupings at 15 yards? Sure, I've done it many times. I still got guns that don't have ports on it, but I can't outshoot a ported gun. I can't. Just like this polymer comes close, but I can't outshoot my steel guns because they just, it's nothing moving. I ain't got to hold on to it that tight. I ain't got to. The variations are not there on a ported gun. You got a lot of variations on the non-ported gun. It's gonna be hot, and just that little bit of will take that gun, that 2-inch grouping, to a 6-inch grouping. Trust me, at 15 yards, all it takes is. So again, I live on ports because I want to get as many rounds as I can, tightest group as possible, because I don't want to be shooting the whole body and have to count for that one miss that went over here and shot somebody in the foot. I'm gonna keep it like that because I'm not gonna go to extreme. Shot somebody in the foot, so I have to pay for the hospital bills. Yeah, I mean, like the idiot cop that went into a Walmart, I think it was, with an AR. Wrong day one. This is cops that's trained. AR rounds gonna go through everything but steel. And they got rounds that go through steel. So he's out there shooting a suspect. That's what it do. Killed a lady hiding in the bathroom. Idiot move. That guy should be in prison. Idiot. What kind of training is that? I don't know why I thought of that. But again, know what you have. Of course, train what you get. But don't be afraid to put this thing into dial mode. Dial this thing where you need it. This trigger, is where I want it. I got 11-pound guide rod spring in this now. This is something different. I always run 13s carry, but I'm running 11-pound. It is something. I believe I shot enough 11-pound guide rods, or this gun enough with 11-pound guide rod that I feel reliable. I feel confident that this is going to put me through the works. I mean, it's going to send me back home. I can walk home if I have to let this loose. And while we're on the same subject, again, your ports ain't gotta be as fancy. I just Floyd Custom. I just like the fanciness. But then again, I don't know. I don't know the engineering. It might not be just for looks, cause it ain't. Cause this port works. And even when I shoot the soft brass stuff, you don't get that blowback. You don't get a brass in your face. And it's got a big chunk in there. Never had blowback on this. So anyway, let's keep on the same subject with necessities over decoration. Flashlight. You know, you got to see what you're hitting, man. Hit that flashlight. You got to see it. You got to see the flashlight. And then sometimes you get a good flashlight at a guy's face. He's a rat because he can't see what's going on. That saves some court costs. And some bad judge will put you in the wrong. So I take that chances because I'm going home. Again, red dot for me. I like it because of accuracy. I might have time to get an accurate shot off. Can you, same question I asked you, can you outrun a red dot with iron sights if you trained enough? Same skill level? No. No. Same skill. Now, the good guys, there's some guys, good shooters. When I can do it myself, well, I can actually shoot my gun without sights at all, just to feel. Again, that's another thing. You should never go from a Glock to Smith & Wesson to an M&P, or the same thing, PDP, because I think the first couple shots, you're not going to use any kind of iron sights. I mean, you might get in such a panic, you don't even use your sights at all. You're not even aiming a gun other than hopefully that's where he's at. And it's good to train that way, actually. See if you train without shooting. Shoot from here, see how well you can shoot without any iron sights. Or cover your iron sights up or red dot up, see how well you can shoot if it need be. Like, some guys can shoot without iron sights. But just the theory alone of shooting iron sights, you get the front target on there, the rear target on there, then make sure the rear target's in the middle and then up and down. By the time you do all that, I done shot my whole magazine. Red dot bang, red dot bang. I've proven it many times. The guys are good shooters. I got friends that used to not like red dots to challenge me. And they were close to me. That guy shot actually shoot better than me, but if I put the red dot on, it's a wrap. They couldn't understand why. Now, 25 yards, breathing, concentration, they get some good groupings in there, but the speed wasn't there. So red dot for speed, trigger for speed, magwell for speed reloading, flashlight so you can see, ports for speed. Yeah, ports for speed, because your gun's going to do this and settle down. Where a port gun is going to go. Now I ported. I mean, you can hold on to it. I mean, it's been proven. I mean, you can hold on to it till you cramp your forearms up. That's my opinion. I mean, train. And again, I'm taking the fastest car I can get, tuned to the best I can get to the racetrack. I'm not going to go on my reaction times. I train reaction time and take my Chevy Nova 4-cylinder or a Yaris, whatever them little teeny Yaris, little teeny Toyota things. I'm not going to take that and bet on my reaction time because I train on reaction time. So I train, but I train with a good dialed in pistol. Yes. So I got challenge. My carry gets your carry. Let's do it. Alright, let me know. Cuss me out. Don't cuss me out. High five me. Tell me stop making videos. When you cuss me out, I might use your comments on another video. So that's all you. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, out.